Welcome back. Continuing our orc-based SOVL run, all melee all the time. Where we left off, we picked up some upgrades for our army, another unit of boars, magic item for the war chief, all well and good. So we have to go through a random event, we've got no choice. Forgotten Tomb, in which you send guys in and see if they can fish gold and magic items out. We probably don't want to send the boars in, that would be a bit of a waste of resources, so instead we'll send maybe a split of these, so the units are at least still combat viable if they do take damage. We didn't take any, we lost a good bit of gold and probably the worst magic item in the game, but so be it, we'll take it. That leads us straight into an elite battle. Von Platen, so human elites. I'm doing air quotes with my fingers, you can't see it. Humans aren't exactly the most elite type army, but they can be with the upgrades, but not right now. So again, we have the orcs on the flank, the boars on the flank, and we'll have you. Wait, but never mind. Okay, it's a pretty stand-up fight between knights and our orc unit. We'll send that one around to kill the gunners, and then we'll kind of just bide our time with these while these come towards us. The hope is that I can defeat the knights with our guys due to our better stats and the character, but it will be a bit of a slog. This is the unit with the banner of swiftness, so that's convenient. It's ultra fast and get around there. The range of their cannon. He's going to be able to catch us. We can't do anything about it, but let's just start positioning ourselves accordingly. Yeah, definitely. He's going to get the volley off. Can't stop. Okay, we failed both saves and lose a guy. That's very unlucky. We'll have our vengeance though. Here we go. Get forward. These lot come. Halberds are a bit interesting where their defense is worse, but their offensive output is a bit better. I'm okay, and annoyingly they went last, but I'm not going to be able to flank it or stop it in any way. I'm just going to have to suck it up and still see it. I'm doing this because I want to ensure that when the charge comes, I'm facing this way at least a bit. It makes it easier for me to position next turn. Yeah, we can see them. They'll inch forward, which is fine. We're going to end up here-ish. In we go. And then we'll send this one. Okay, we got twisted all the way around. Our efforts were for naught there, I'm afraid. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the power now, because I really want to win this combat. I'm going to wait for these two. Presumably they'll win and start making their way towards us. So we'll buy a bit of time of our orcs here. Here we go. He has 4 attacks now, and he forces them to reroll any successes. So they did save one, then they had to do it again and lost. We do win, not by a huge amount, but we manage it, and they break. Which is lucky because they're have fairly good morale, the humans, so they don't usually break that much. Yet they only take 1 damage instead of 2 there because of the extra armor. They just keep in combat though, which is unfortunate. Rather they've gone away. We do have this extra unit free now to play with. This is nice and easy, just going to go around on the side. Somewhat annoying, I wanted him to be able to side charge that one, but instead I'm going to have to start pursuing with this unit. Can't actually get there this turn, that's a hassle. Wait until next turn. So I've got nothing currently engaging that, so I'm not going to be able to hit it the way I want. Get you ready for future turns in that case. Might still send the boars into the side to clean up that unit quickly. Oh, they did great this turn. And they can't. They would really struggle to ever do any meaningful damage to us. Hang on. We wrap around here. Charges. Gonna move on. We have advantage now, so let's try to play a bit faster. That boar's got free charge of anything it wants there, which is great. He's moved around in such a way that he could theoretically clip that, so I'm just going to make sure he can't. So how do we want to do this? We'll do side and side here, probably, is what we want to do. Now, he can still see us, but it doesn't actually matter because he's going to get hit from 2 flanks at the same time. There's nothing he can do. So we'll side charge him both ways there, that's okay. then we have to make a decision here. So I can get to the side with this unit, no problem. The downside is that I have no means of getting anywhere other flanks, so what I might try is charge if I can send him into the he's gonna have to wait till next turn, but I'll just get you here just in case it can be useful somewhat. If you're curious, the way they calculate whether or not you can make a charge is looking at the center of the unit and drawing a line. So as long as there's an uninterrupted line, you'll be alright. Wall there. Slightly reposition myself, see what I can do. Yeah, but currently I'm just stuck. So we'll get rid of their character unit this turn. He's going to charge us, we're not going to allow that. He's going to charge us, again we can use that. I could be cheeky and just skip that and go all the way through and slaughter this unit. I'm going to presume that this is strong enough to beat it, and even if it isn't, they can't turn and face us, so just leave it. I'll leave him here to help with this unit when it inevitably persists. The big upside to double charging aside is that they can't, if they happen to survive, they can't turn and body. That's their ability, Inspire Valor, which just improves combat resolution a bit. We're not fussed. We use our Bloodlust for the first time now, double the attacks of all the orcs. One turn you can just go absolutely nuts. Definitely not a War from Warhammer Fantasy. That had no relation whatsoever. We have 40 terrible hit rolls, 4 hits from 14 attacks, but never mind. We break them still. Character hits us 3 times, killing 1. We hit 7 times there, killing 6. An extra guy to the unit, and then the boars hit, kill 5. They still managed to take a wound losing an extra guy. That's tragic. Yeah, if a unit breaks morale when it's surrounded, it doesn't run, it just gets crushed because it's run away. That's really unlucky, losing the extra boar. Okay. I did get 1 back. That's fantastic because when I heal, I'll get 2 and it'll go to 5. There you go. I was really desperately hoping that I'd get just 1. This is the unit with a champion, so that's still 5, so that's fine. And then 9 is still perfectly combat viable. Fine there. Alright, next options. This is the point where I remember where we said we had to make a decision. So we'll have to think about this. We can go take a random event, elite, shop, fight, finish, or skip the random event and end up resting there, moving to us. I'll probably go this way. Give ourselves a bit of an easier time with it. They're going first, not that it really changes our decision making. Boars on the flank, boars on the flank. 2 gents in the centre. They will have, I'm just going to go backwards slightly because it helps with our allowing these guys to clean up the side strategy first and then move in. They do get their shot off, which is annoying. Save on 2, so take 1 damage. That's perfectly average from a mathematics standpoint. Very nice. Have this unit start to apply its way up. Can't quite catch him this turn, but never mind. Around here. Now these guys do have range units. They can throw a grenade, basically at you, an explosive charge, which is charming, certainly. I will be able to catch that crossbow unit this turn, which is great. When you go, I won't never get to the side. I don't care about that. Still have an extra unit I forgot about. That's fine. I think we're just going to have to suck up that they're going to get at least 1 grenade on us. There's nothing we can do about it. He can go into their side and stop them. So I'll have these 2 units focus on this one. Makes sense, doesn't it? Go. Now the charges. Smash them in the front. At least avoid his grenade. That's nice. He's going to get one in no matter what it is. Very lucky. You might even get far enough around to be a... No, it's not quite a flank charge. See if we can be more efficient with this. 13.1 hits the rock. 13.3 won't. Can't see them there, so you have to go back and twist. It's probably as precise as I can get it. I can see them. So we'll try and do that from a rear. Do I want to power these guys up now to get through them? Wouldn't make any difference because they would still be... It would change absolutely nothing mathematically because it's not enough to get... Yeah, we get bombed, take 4 hits, save nothing and take... Ouch, that's really bad. I can't get into combat this turn. It's too far away. Oops. Alright, this unit's going to need a lot of healing, it seems. Going to have to just withdraw to get away from this guy. The one benefit, I guess, from having the unit absolutely hammered is that it's now thin enough to escape easier. I meant to do that. I meant to have over half the unit executed so I can run away properly. 1 hits from the boars, killing 3. Lose 1, a wound, never mind. I'll break and run. Usual stuff. That's a side. I see. It was still didn't quite get into the rear. Never mind. We'll take a side. Side's fine. Things to be done. Just. Okay. Now we can get you into the flank. If I'm lucky, yeah, we have to go through the woods, but I think I've got enough movement to... Yeah, I can get them into the rear arc, so I can double charge them. And you just, I don't know, sit there and look pretty, I guess. Do I want to do this turn? Again, power 4, it'll become 5 because we charged, and then 6 with the power. It makes no difference. The only time it would matter is when this unit engages this in combat, so you might as well just skip it. All hits. Killing all 4 of them because they're forcing them to reroll. Good stuff. And 1 more from the boars. They do nothing back with only 2 attacks. They do hold very well though, rolling a 3. I'm pretty sure we can just pull them around to death. We're going to charge them. Absolutely not. Yeah, in we go. Confirm. Now it's great that I saved the power because yes, it will benefit them, but it also benefits this unit now because without the charge bonus, we'd be equal to their defense. So well, now we're back over, so we'll have superiority with saves again. We'll use Bloodlust on the orcs so they can hit nice and hard. Yeah, all our abilities used correctly. 3 hits from the character. Again, cruelty is very nice, but you can force them to take a lot of damage. Doing only a single wound, which is just going to They still... Wow, just the most determined unit of dwarf miners ever. Damage from the orcs. Lose 1, it's a shame. Sink, wow, 4 or 5 saves. They can't hold that, that's too much for them. Annoyingly, we are going to have to... I'm just going to skip everything and hammer through. There's nothing we can do to change the outcome of this combat yet. Hold the spacebar, and do this quickly. He kills them on his own. Good work. Once. Oh, that's unbelievably unlucky. We lose the extra guy. Okay. So, the boar rider retinue with him. I'm going to take the reroll 1. The damage is obviously fantastic, but because they have defense 6 and most of the time are saving on 2s, rerolling 1s when you save makes the unit borderline invincible. It becomes an absolutely nails hard squad. You've leveled regenerate a guy, rather than having, or you can take the extra squad size. Gold's nice, but I'd rather the unit become more viable on the field, so we'll choose between one of these 2. Having a guy come back every time versus just having more of them. Probably have a guy come back every time makes it very orky. Too tough to stay down. I'm still happy with 8. That obviously needs replenishment, there's no way around it. And the boar rider's leveled. We can't do the nice one, which is unfortunate, so we'll just take the extra attacks instead. Again, I'll live with 4. Okay. So, I think we'll leave that there, and then we'll just clean up the rest of Act 1 in the next part. So again, you've got there'll be a slight delay in between the videos and of course on your commenting, but we'll stop here. So if you've said anything in part 1 or this part, then I'll be able to attach a new name to these squads for you in the upcoming ones. So next up we'll have another elite. We'll buff our army in the shop, heal to full, and then take on the boss. Otherwise, everything's moving forward quite nicely. I hope you've enjoyed. If you've liked what you've seen, please do like and subscribe. It really does help small channels, and I do deeply appreciate it. It means a lot. If you think there's something I could be doing better, or you just want to have a chat, do please leave a comment. I'll be happy to respond. thank you very much for watching. See you next time.